cash crisis worse. About Venezuela once again. Systemic important thanks. They removed the 1,000 thing called monetary awareness. All right. Good morning, family. Hope everyone's doing well this Monday morning. And so I want to connect real quick and share some thoughts around all the excitement and euphoria going on in the Twitter sphere, and especially amongst the Bitcoin community over the election of Javier Milei to the Argentinian presidency. So got a lot of mixed thoughts, but then again, I just see from a lot of other people talking about this could be the hope that Argentinians been waiting on. And so got a couple of thoughts to share, but then again, it's like, okay, at this current moment, given, the past history of Argentina, this could be a turning point, but then again, it could be more hype than hope, given the fact that Javier, as of now, could be like, a globalist and libertarian clothing, similar to the way they say that you can be a wolf in sheep's clothing, portraying to be something that you may not. So it's too early to tell. Hasn't even been 24 hours yet. But then again, I want to just throw out some ideas and let you know that, some people, until you see some fruit actually producing or falling from the tree, I would err on the side of caution with a little bit of skepticism. And so we're going to be planning, keeping a close eye on this, just because a lot of people are hoping for the best. But then again, given the current monetary environment we're in globally, I wouldn't hold my breath just because, you never know. But then again, I hope I'm wrong. So what I want to do real quick is just thumb through some headlines that caught my attention. And as of right now in the Twitter sphere, as I mentioned, a lot of excitement. A lot of people are going bananas at the fact that this guy's president. And other than just having ran a great campaign on the same concept and premise that, the former President Trump ran on as being a disruptor, he apparently got a lot of people's attention. There was people last night tearing up pesos in the street and stuff like that. And so we'll see where it goes. But real quick and simple here, Twitter sphere is going bananas, as I mentioned. So just checking in real quick there. And a tweet just popped up. It says, new Argentinian President Javier Milei says his first overseas trip will be to America. He has a lot of fans here. So once again, the fact that he's coming to the U.S., like, okay, so just, and I'm not sure if that's an official, quote or whatnot, but if that is true, coming to America. And he's also mentioned about establishing a dollarized economy there. And so something just to, we'll see how it plans out. But just scum through here, man. A lot of people are really believing that this guy is going to be that disruption that the Argentinian people definitely need. And so I'm very surprised that he even won. And so because he won, given the fact that it was already well known that his rhetoric was against the establishment, you got to ask yourself, would those that are in control at this point really allow a disruptor into their system? Because the Argentinian system, they've been under Kirchner, which they call it Kirchnerism, for the last damn near 20 years or 10 plus years for sure. And so all of a sudden now they're going to allow an outsider to come in and disrupt things. Yeah, so just things aren't really lining up for me. So I'm not on the hope train just yet. I'm going to sit back and relax and watch and see what happens, because the first couple of weeks will definitely determine where he lands with his positions. And so just coming through here, it says the future of Argentina. A lot of hope in this, man. Okay, so here we got him with Tucker Carlson from his interview. A lot of excitement there, a lot of hype in the streets. And let me get back to that primary article. What do we got here? So what's interesting, here's another U.S. Republican candidate giving him Milei some quick shout out last night. It says, just a century ago, Argentina was one of the 10 wealthiest countries in the world. Today's Argentina suffers 124, I think it's 134 inflation, and losses economic migrants to other countries. Congratulations to Javier Milei. Now the hard work begins. May the spirit of Mises and Hayek be with you. And so once again, Vivek, I got my concerns in reference to him as well. So just here's what's happening right now. This is what's going on over the last couple hours in Argentina. So we'll find out what's going on here. But then again, I want to also share some other things that caught my attention as well. So here we have a tweet from President Trump, or I'm not a tweet, but a truth from President Trump last night, also wishing him the best, saying, make Argentina great again. Javier Milei wins Argentina's presidential election. Okay, fine, all fine and good. But then again, it's one thing to have confidence that things can be done or change can be created within a short period of time, just because the U.S. experienced that. A lot of, change was underway for the most part in the U.S. economy and U.S. political realm, just because of all the hatred and problems that President Trump caused for the establishing order. Okay, cool. So now here we are, Javier, president of Argentina. Can we expect the same, or can they expect the same per se? We're gonna have to wait and see. But as I say, at this current moment, nothing is by coincidence, in my personal opinion. Don't won't be a Debbie Downer to where I'm just completely a pessimist. But then again, you have to be realistic to what's going on here. And so this is another little visual aid that I wanted to share as well, because this also labels him as, I would call it, a made man, marked man, whatever you want to call it. And this happens to be from the World Economic Forum main website. And here he is listed as one of their people. worldeconomicforum.org/people/Javier Geraldo Milei. And so I always love to come across information that basically points to people's not necessarily origin story, but then again, their associations. It's hard to associate or be associated with an entity that we all know at this current moment have a lot of high people in high places. That's a part of their Future People's program or whatever it's called. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But then again, Javier is on their website. So therefore, in order to get listed on their website, you have to probably go through a couple trainings or courses, or you got to go to some events, shake some hands, and probably be debriefed on what's expected for you to be a part of their society or whatever it's called. And then again, this could be just, the World Economic Forum placing people who are of high academia world on their website just to give them some accreditation. But then again, it could be, as I mentioned before, a globalist and libertarian clothes. We'll find out. But then again, I just wanted to present this particular information to you guys, let you do what you do with it. And, of course, hope for the best. But then again, don't be sold on the fact that at this current moment, we have a guy here that's being positioned as a president, and then the Bitcoin community wants to say that he is pro-Bitcoin because he made a couple statements and is open to probably entertaining the idea of using a variety of currencies. But then again, if he actually dollarizes his economy, how different is that from, the current issues that the world faces? So anyway, just thought I'd check in real quick, share with you some things that caught my attention, and curious to hear your guys' thoughts on this. Could be completely overblown, but then again, you never know. Just don't be too overexcited over something that to see the fruit from this current presidential election. So of course we'll stay tuned. So anyway, hope all's well. Try to do more of these news takes just because they're fun and quick and easy. But curious to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment down below. If you find value here, definitely share this, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Shalom.